Waller. I don't remember a Waller from any of the comics or movies that I saw or read. Because you read comics, you don't necessarily, well, you can't see them. I guess you have to see it to read it, but okay, that's like
Circuitry inside,
talking
but
in the
nothing
background. I
obviously
thought there was like
dangerous.
somebody talking inside my
The
room.
Bat computer will be able to analyze further.
It's creeping me out.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah,
Look
whatever.
at your goatee
Keep
and you're
one eye on
calling
the
me a
sky,
freak.
jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure.
Damn right.
You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police.
Of course.
Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman.
Apparently.
I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction,
A
Miss...
pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
I don't
This
think it is.
is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine.
Good. I'm
We're
trying to
not
get along.
always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead.
I guess he wasn't.
Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces. Don't worry. You'll come around. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought.
Well,
I'm
I
here to
felt.
prevent this incompetence in the future.
You know what? I bet the hostages
I gotta
are
get a
happier
security
with their
detail on Maury while he's in the
eyes
hospital.
swollen shut than dead.
Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to
Oh,
see her try.
Everybody did. Catch Riddler.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case.
What's up in
And my
mine?
partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
That's nice.
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though.
What do you want to ask?
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me,
There's something
homie.
in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos. The energy.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Then you shouldn't have asked questions about my psycho or my
I think
psyche.
I know you a little better now.
Yeah, her note was
I'll
on
be in
defensive.
touch, Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
You, me, and the
You get me?
GCPD.
There's a lot of ways this could go.
I don't take kindly to threats, Waller.
Oh, she'll remember that. All the other stuff she won't remember. I should have just grappled away. The Enigma. I.e. Edward Nigma. Alias of the Riddler. Also known as Jim Carrey. You know, Jim Carrey before he became like a super preachy guy. Hey, look! My house is somewhat normal again. That's nice.
What an eventful evening.
It was. I don't think I handled
I
the
have
Waller
taken the
situation very
liberty
well.
of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Something with a beat.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Am I gonna get a copyright claim on this video because of the goddamn music?
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know if she's alive or dead. It's clever. Open-ended.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
I appreciate that.
There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Alfred, what's up with your hands?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, no, don't you worry about me.
How can I not worry about you?
I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Let's take a look at the Gotham feed first. Dent trial date has been pushed back. Well, that's encouraging. Awesome. I love that
agency.
Penguin is
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders,
Making
intelligence
friends in
experts,
prison.
and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
perhaps.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
I think
We have
they're
a
on our
common
side.
enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You
So I think I
really
should've-
are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
I think we're designed to, like, it's made so we don't trust the agency. They're really trying to
Riddler
script that,
terrorized
even though
this city long before
you can still
we
do good even if you don't trust them, but I think trusting them might be.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious?
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Huh.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Codex. Gordon, Montoya, Lucius, Alfred, not Albert. What am I thinking? The Riddler, old name. Genius level IQ. Narcissism and OCD. That's nice. There's so much in the codex. Jesus, I'm not reading all of that.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim.
It's a
I
record.
have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though. Not one.
Fuck.
So it's something else. The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
No.
He gave
Oh no,
this to
it
a
is.
casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
The eye of a
See,
needle.
all the other
How
ones,
does that relate
the
to
needle was
object
the
in
B
question?
or the circle button.
Maybe it's
So I
telling
just-
us how to use it.
I went.
Sounds very plausible.
Yeah, it's a record. I figured that out 10 minutes ago,
These
Bruce.
strange grooves.
It's a record. No wonder they did that stupid scene with the record. That was useless. Like, you couldn't even hear the music in the background.
A record needle.
Wow, I figured that I didn't even need to solve the riddle to figure out the riddle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I'm not really pleased with Bruce right now. I am pleased with myself.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important,
No,
Lucius.
no, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
That's setting
Bye,
up
Lucius.
real
Can't wait to
bad,
see Tiffany.
isn't it? Oh no.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Oh, jeez.